Hey guys, it is Armfro here, and I got a battle versus my little brother, actually. StrawhatSniper. This is actually a really close match versus me and my brother. As I move the camera a little bit. I'm gonna set up my Rotom Wash. He's gonna start off with this Klefki. He's gonna switch out right off the bat, go into Greninja. As I trick him. He knows kind of my strategy, so he knew I would go for the trick, so I just scarfed his Greninja. As I get a Life Orb, I'm pretty sure. I get a Life Orb? Yeah, I get a Life Orb. So he's going to go for the Dark Pulse, just to try to get some damage off me, take off his Water typing, so my Volt Switch won't do as much damage. He gets a crit, which sucks, but whatever. I go for the Volt Switch, I take some Life Orb, recoil. It does about 50%, which is usually the case on any Greninja, as I'm going to go into Scizor, as I know I can take any hit that he dishes off at me and just kill him with a Bullet Punch, but I know he's going to switch, so I'm going to go for the U-turn, as he goes into Donphan just to take the predicted Bullet Punch, but I go for the U-turn. It's going to do a pretty hefty chunk. The banded U-turn does a pretty good damage to the Donphan, which is his defensive wall. He's gonna go. I'm gonna go into my Rotom Wash, as I'm just gonna go for the Hydro Pump just to try to kill the Donphan. But he actually goes into Ditto, to predict my Hydro Pump and turn into Rotom Wash. Now he's a Scarfed Rotom Wash, as the Hydro Pump misses, which it doesn't really matter because the damage wouldn't do that much. He's gonna go for Volt Switch. I live with minuscule HP. As he actually goes into his Klefki again. But I'm going to go for the Volt Switch, because I thought I would live with a little more HP. And because of the Life Orb, I'm going to die. So there goes my defensive Rotom Wash. As here, I'm going to go into Donphan, as he actually goes, oh hell no, and switches into his Gengar. This is very interesting. I was predicting a Mega Gengar, so I was actually thinking, okay, he's going to go for Mega Gengar, go for a Shadow Ball, I'm going to live with Sturdy, then kill him with the Stone Edge, or priority kill him with the Ice Shard. But he goes for this Substitute, which, it could go with the Mega Gengar as well, but he has Leftovers, or Black Sludge. He probably should have Mega'd this Gengar, or maybe he doesn't have the Mega Gengar, thing, but he goes for the sub again, as I go for the Ice Shard just to get him enough damage before the sub. So here I'm gonna go for the Ice Shard again, just because I know it'll break the sub, as he actually goes for the Sludge Bomb, maybe predicting my switch into my Togekiss, which is my special defender. But I take that really nicely, but I get poisoned, which really sucks. In the end, that's probably what kills my Donphan. So here, I'm going to go for the Stone Edge, just to try to take out this Gengar, as he actually goes for the Shadow Ball, just to try to kill my Donphan. But because I have massive HP, I know I'm going to live this one, even with minuscule HP. I live with 17 HP, special defense, and I go for the Stone Edge. That's going to easily take out the Gengar. If he had, a Mega Gengar instead, he probably would have lasted longer, and he probably would have killed my Donphan. So here, he's going to go into his Donphan, just because, you know, he could take any hit that I dish out, and he could just kill me with an Ice Shard if he's faster. I don't really care about Donphan's speed IVs. I went for the Ice Shard there as well, but he happened to be faster, probably because he has a little more IVs and speed. I have no investment in speed at all. So I'm going to go into Togekiss, as I'm going to go for the Air Slash to try to get the 60% chance flinch on this guy, as he goes for the knockoff, knocks off my Leftovers, gets the crit as well, which is just kind of funny. It doesn't really matter in the long run. He's going to go Ice Shard just to try to do as much damage as he can to me, as I go for the Flamethrower just in case he switch into Klefki. And so here, the Donphan's down, which is his defensive wall, which is really good for my Talonflame. He's going to go into his Greninja. I know I want to see what he set himself into, so I have to stick with the Togekiss and let him die. If I had that small chance of living, which I do, which is I live with 1 HP, I was going to go for the Dazzling Gleam, and now that Greninja's gone. that was just really lucky on my part. There's a little hacks in this game. So now he goes into his Ditto. He's obviously scarfed. So I'm just gonna see what he sets himself into. He goes for the air slash to take out my Togekiss, which kind of sucks. But you know what? Now I could go in my Scizor, scare him out with the super effective Bullet Punch, go for the U-turn, and hopefully get the priority of actually getting some sort of advantage against this guy. So he goes into his Talonflame, which I might adapt this moveset because it is scary as hell. I go into my Talonflame thinking, okay, goes for the Brave Bird. Whoever's faster, I'm gonna live with 70% HP, then kill him. But he goes for the Brave Bird. It's a banded fucking Brave Bird. Banded? That's terrifying. Priority banded Brave Bird. My god, that's scary. But now I'm gonna go into Scizor, as I'm gonna go for the Bullet Punch. I know I could take one Brave Bird from this guy. So he goes into his Klefki, which is easy to get 2-hit KO'd because Fairy is weak to Steel. So it's going to easily 2-hit KO him as he gets the spikes up. Don't know why. He probably should have gone for the Thunder Wave. So he knew he would get the advantage of the Brave Bird on my Scizor. But now he's going to go into Talonflame and try to go for the Flare Blitz to take me out. I go with a Bullet Punch, and it actually killed. If that didn't kill, I would have probably lost. Because he has his scarfed Ditto left. And if that didn't live, I would just have my Pinsir against his Ditto, which would have the priority quick attack that's scarfed. Actually, I probably would have lived that. I probably would have gone for the return. So that's actually going to be it for this one. I'm going to switch into Pinsir as he stuck himself into Brick Break with the Choice Scarf. And I'm just going to go the return, turn into a Mega, and go for the return, which turns into a Flying type, which is neutral against him, and it's going to destroy the Scizor. So that's actually going to be it for this one. As Mega Pinsir just looks like a fucking beast. That's actually going to be it for this one. Good game. StrawhatSniper, I won't use your actual name. So I almost used your actual name. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and as always, stay classy, guys. That was actually one of the closest match I've ever had in this generation. Good game. Good game, Zoro.